and we are live.
When?
No.
You didn't count down. You didn't say one, then take off.
3, 2, 1, and we are live.
You didn't say take off.
Take off, blast off. We're live.
We're live.
Yes, we are.
What a surprise. Welcome to the Destiny Hour with Paul. Live from Johannesburg. A cold Johannesburg. I think winter is having a little look.
Peeping around the corner.
Just having a little look at us and is saying, so it's a bit funny weather. A little bit chills. And you don't want the weather forecast, do you? You're not here for the weather. Okay. So I'll stop with the weather and tell you that we are here to answer questions about life, love, career, or anything that's bothering you or troubling you or anything you need guidance on. Why don't you give us a call in the comment section, either Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, or Instagram.
We'll start with the first question we got of the night.
I'm still opening with the introduction. People.
Well, they're here in demand tonight. We'll start with one Albanish. I hope I'm saying that correctly.
Albanish. Okay.
Hi, I'm wondering when will RD get back to me for love and marriage, and will I be a singer?
Okay. Thank you for the question. When will he get back to me? I don't know if he will get back to you. That's my first concern. Why did he leave in the first place? Is my question. I wouldn't wait for RD if I were you. But I wouldn't stop with the music either. It might inspire you, the music. It might even heal you from this break. I can't say he's going to get back with you. I can't say that at this stage. So you need to look in terms of moving on. And I think music would be great, a great healer for you. Okay, but thank you for the question.
I have another question from Positive for Life. They say, hi, if I reach out to Miss Dunn, then I know, how will the outcome be as far as moving forward with building a friendship or career connections?
For Miss Dunn.
If they reach out to Miss Dunn, how's that going to turn out for friendship or career?
Okay. It's a curious question. Are you using Miss Dunn in any way? You think that's the kind of feeling I'm getting? If you can't get me friendship, then get me a job. I would say that Miss Dunn is good for good to know, good connection to have. So if you do befriend her, I do believe that career through that could advance. But try be Miss Dunn's friend proper and not use that as a stepping stone. You know what I mean? make friends because you like the person rather than for ulterior motives. But it's a good connection. Should you be a proper friend? Okay.
Question from AP. Hey Paul, how are you?
I don't know, AP. How are you?
May I please ask if there is a deeper reason why I'm meeting new and different friends? Was I right to cut off the friends like tea? Thank you very much.
Yeah. The question is a good question. My belief is it's out with the old and in with the new. And I think life or the universe is telling you that you can have a new fresh start, which is wonderful, new beginnings. I do believe that you are worthy of so much more than perhaps tea was giving you credit for. Okay, so it's a wonderful new journey for you. Shea, why are you typing so loud tonight?
To moderate. We have a question from Rowan on Facebook. Good evening, Paul and Shea. Paul, I'm going to get straight to the point. I haven't heard anything from Montana Hospital regarding the interview, and the wait has been causing me to spiral into self-doubt and depression. The thing regarding the job at the hospital is, besides the benefits of medical aid and pension, it can be an amazing opportunity to study a medical career. So basically my question is, what will happen regarding the Montana Hospital? Will I hear something and be invited for an interview? What do you see for me regarding an interview?
You'll get an interview. You will get an interview. Stop beating yourself up. You're going crazy. Absolutely crazy. Your whole life doesn't depend on this interview. And you're presenting it like it is. And that's wrong. You're getting angry and frustrated because they haven't contacted you. Don't do that. Your whole life doesn't depend on it. And you stop thinking like it does. So the minute that happens, the better you will feel. But I still believe that they're going to interview you. But, you're not the only application. Do you understand? And that's just driving you absolutely berserk. So don't beat yourself up. You will get the interview. I thought that you'd already been for the interview when you previously contacted. So the interview is very, very strong. Okay, but you've got to relax. Okay, you've got to.
Okay, we have a quick question from Annika. Hey Paul and Shea, hope you are good. I have a question on my business I start. I want to know if I pay more attention to it, that would it work out? Would it be something I do full-time working for myself?
Okay, Annika. I think you have to start it off part-time. Okay, as a part-time job. And test the waters and see how it goes. Okay. So do it part-time. Don't just quit and start. Do it part-time and see how you go. But it's got the potential to grow. Okay, but do it as a hobby first.
Got a question from Amy. Howdy Paul, I brought two loved ones to watch you today, including my mom, who is the sister to my missing uncle. Anything newer coming through on whereabouts he is and how he's doing?
Okay, thank you for the invite. Okay. Well. He's surviving out there. He is surviving. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if there's going to be almost a sighting, or somebody gets hold of him, or he gets hold of somebody. There's something along those lines. But he's surviving. He's still confused as can be. But he's out there surviving in a bit of a stupor. Okay, so there's chemicals involved, or drink involved, but he's surviving. I wouldn't say he's the best condition. I wouldn't say that at all. Okay.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you, we got some good news on your YouTube channel. From 23 last week, you spiked up to 47 subscribers.
Oh, lovely.
In the past few nights, that's massive. So, maybe thank new people?
Ooh. So we got an increase in viewership on YouTube. That's lovely. I'm thrilled. So that's 46 more people we helped, potentially. That's lovely.
You got more people joining in on YouTube to watch you.
Welcome, YouTubers and Facebookers and Twitchers and Instagram. Hope you're doing well. Hope you got through the week. Can you believe it's March tomorrow?
Is it?
Yes.
Time just flew by then, eh?
So, inviting any questions on anything in your life. Pepsi's finished, so we're on to mother's milk.
You got some thank yous from people, which is always nice.
Thank you for thanking us. That's lovely.
Just jumping through the streams, checking. Let's see if I missed anything. Well, we're still warming up, so I'm sure the questions will come through just now.
No questions at the moment.
No, we've got quite a few people watching, which is always nice.
So you just watching and no questions. That's a bit creepy, guys. Ask a question, please. Or you can check out the website. This is my full-time job, so I do help people. If you'd like an appointment or a more in-depth reading, then please contact either through the website or
you can also say it if you'd like.
I'm going to say it. You never know. www.DestinyHourWithPaul.com. So if you want an appointment all around the world.
We have a question from a Mika on Facebook. Hi Paul and Shea. Hope you are well. I have two questions. Firstly, I just applied for a teaching position. I went to see them and will have the final interview on the 4th of March and would like to know if I'll get this position.
Yes. How's that for a definite answer? Yes. There's a part two.
Yeah, I just want to get to the other people. Part two of this question is, secondly, my mom has been living and working here with me in Thailand and is moving back to SA tomorrow. She's entering a relationship And I would just like to know, what can you tell me with regards to it? She's been through quite a bit in the past, and I want to be sure she'll be okay.
She is going to be fine. That's what I want to tell you. It's a huge gamble she's taking. She's almost gone into this blind. So there are risks involved. But she's got support here. The guy that she is meeting, she's built up a nice telephone relationship. The risk is when she gets here, is the chemistry, and is there an attraction? That's the risk. The guy, by all accounts, she's going to meet or be with, he has potential. So I'm kind of warmed by this relationship, but again, it's a hell of a risk, and it's going to need cultivating and time. But she's not going into the lion's den. Okay, she's going to a decent person. So I'd be confident that she's going to be all right. And of course, she can contact me if she needs help.
Taking a question from Takim, what went through N's mind when he saw me today?
Takim. You, I'll tell you what went through his mind. You were looking good today. And there was a kind of, almost a kind of regret or embarrassment from that side. But it was one of those days where you have a good hair day, right? And you looked really nice. So there was a little bit of envy and damn going on. So you won the contest, if I can say it like that.
Another question from Dooney. Dear Paul, are we meant to be me and my man Shamal? Is he the one for me?
Do me. I just want to confirm that. Looks... Is he the one for you? I do believe that there's romance around this person. I do believe that it has all the signs of a good relationship. So I have to say yes. At this current stage, there's a lot of respect going on, and I'm happy about that. You haven't lost your mind. A lot of people do, and they forget themselves. Everybody's in control. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of love. So I'm confident about that. It's good.
I have a question from Marisa on Facebook. Hi, Paul. You're feeling better? Will me and my husband be happily ever after?
It's a curious question. Because, by the very nature of the question, there's some doubt. Okay? Now, we've always got a doubt factor in things. What if not? But, the minute, supposing I said no, you're not going to be happy forever after. That seed is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. and before you know it, it's a tree. So, what I am going to say is that it is a marriage, and you need to look at that as a blessing, okay? And you don't look down the road, you look at the now, okay? If you're nice to him now, and he's nice to you now, then tomorrow is going to be a good day. Do you know what I mean? Marriage is a verb. It's a doing word, okay? So unless you water that garden with love, care, and attention, then that seed of doubt is going to grow. If you water it with love, care, and attention, then the chances are it's going to last. So with respect, enjoy what you've got, because many of us don't have partners, okay? So do not sentence yourself to doubt.
We have a question from a Dave on Facebook. Hi Paul, I'm in limbo at the moment with work. Should I move on? I've been with a company for years, self-employed, but now I'm feeling that I'm being unfairly paid when I do a lot more than what is on my spec to get them out of trouble every day.
So, hi Dave, thanks for the question. The answer to, if you can go self-employed, I love that idea, because your attention to detail and the fact that you roll up your sleeves and dive in, Dave, is commendable. Okay. However, the time is not right now. Okay. So if you can do some homework and groundwork in regard to being self-employed, I promise you that this wish of yours is going to happen. And it can happen towards the end of this year. So don't be impulsive, don't be hasty, and do your homework, okay? And keep it to yourself, Dave, okay? Do not go to work and blah, blah, blah. But the chances are prime for you between September and November for this to take off. Go for it.
I have a last question from Jenny. They say, what kind of work will I have in the future?
What kind of work? Is this the singer?
Yes.
Do you want to be a singer, Dumi? That's what you've got to do. Set yourself a goal. Pretty much like your boyfriend. You set that goal that you wanted the boyfriend, and you went after it. So set yourself a goal in regard to the singing career, and the work that happens to get there is insignificant. That's why you hear of people waiting tables, working in the kitchens until they get to that goal. So nothing significant is apparent right now, but set yourself a goal, and the work in between does not matter, because that's just a means to an end. Okay.
And we have a question from MM. Hello sir, how are you doing today? Thank you for answering all my questions previously. Today I would like to know if I am a star seed, but I'm not sure if you deal with that sort of thing.
No, so is it a yes/no question? That's. Are you a star seed today? Do you feel like one? The card indicates yes.
lots of thank yous from people. Lots and lots and lots of thank yous.
Pleasure.
Just jumping through the scene. You've got some more people watching on Facebook.
Okay. Welcome to the Destiny Hour with Paul. In the background is Shea, and this week we've been battling with. I've been battling with the head cold, or whatever you want to call it, and I just found out something. Isn't it curious that in order to get over a cold, you have to give it to somebody else first? Think about it. Before you get rid of it, you've got to give it to somebody else. And today, poor old Shea is suffering with the cold. So, baby, I'm sorry about that.
Hey, no problem, Dad. We have a question from Minnie.
Minnie.
I have a question. I'm really struggling to get on with some guy who has a very significant role to play within the group I've been involved with. Can you pick up on the reason why he doesn't like me?
That's not nice. Because you can't be bossed. You're a little firecracker. And this guy kind of thinks he's the sheriff of the Wild West. You know, he walks in, guns blazing. I'm the law. You know, I'm the sheriff in town. That's the kind of attitude. His ego's as big as can be. Okay, so he kind of wants that respect and authority. And you've gone, who the hell's this dude? Okay, and he's kind of noticed that. All right, and he doesn't like it. He wears his heart on his sleeve, and he's ego-driven. I wouldn't pay attention to him. Okay, take his moods and his little tantrums. Okay, I'd laugh at him. Okay, he's not going to last long in that current position because other people are going to find out. So if he's here by Christmas or there by Christmas within the group, then I would be very surprised. But it's not just you he doesn't like. He wants to come in with as I say, he wants the respect of the sheriff in town. Okay, so I don't think you'll be there by the end of the year. Hang in there, Minnie.
Just experiencing a little bit of buffering on our end.
Have we got a sticky stream?
Yes.
Is that what you're saying? Doctor, I got a sticky stream. Must apologize for technical difficulties. Is it your fault, Shea?
Can't tell at this stage, but
Okay.
things seem to be maintaining.
Maintaining.
So just try to power through, everyone, and I'm sure it will sort itself out just now.
Okay. If you heard that, Shea's working on it.
Trying to sort it out as best at the moment. But in the meantime, we're taking more of your questions.
Yes, so stop staring and start typing so we can answer your questions, please. Otherwise, I'm going to have to write a poem.
Please don't write the poem.
I'm going to write it. I've got a pen. No, I haven't.
No, but I got your pen. Here you go.
Write a poem. It's going to be rubbish and it's your own fault.
Okay, we seem to be picking up again. Right.
Yeah?
We should be alright soon.
Is it working now?
Minnie says, wow, thank you so much. You are so accurate.
It's a pleasure, Minnie. Thank you for responding so quickly. You know, often you'll give some advice, and you think, wow, did the people hear it, or the person hear it? This guy, don't take him seriously. He takes himself seriously enough, so no one else has to, okay? But you out-survive him, okay? And unless you are nice to people, you can't expect them to be nice to you. Do you know what I mean? And ego, don't like him.
You got some more people joining on Facebook.
Hello, Facebookers. DestinyHourWithPaul, inviting your questions on anything which is you need guidance or help on. We do this Monday to Friday, 8 p.m. Live from Johannesburg, a cold Johannesburg, a chilly Johannesburg. And that's all I'm going to say about the weather.
Sure you don't want to talk about this anymore?
I'm not going to talk about the weather anymore. But do drop your comments. Or if you feel that somebody needs help or guidance, why don't you share, tag, or pass us around?
It's always appreciated.
It's always appreciated, said Shea.
I'm just jumping through the stream, seeing if it sorted itself out.
Okay.
Still experiencing a little bit of buffering on YouTube.
Is it called buffering now?
Yeah.
I don't understand that word, Shea.
It means the stream's a little sticky.
I know what you want to say, but you've changed the word, haven't you? And it's not really your show, is it? It's my show. So if I said buffering, people wouldn't know what that meant.
Okay, so who makes you
But if I said something like, we've got a sticky stream, then you would know.
Okay, so who makes you famous in the long run?
Got a sticky stream.
You got some more people in to watch, which is always nice.
Lovely. Welcome if you've just joined us. If you've got any questions, please comment, ask your questions, and let's answer them the best we can.
If not, I'm going to have to send...
If not, just send donations. Is that donation thing on there?
Yes, it is.
Just send donations, you know? Even if you haven't got a question. Hey, Shea. That might be a new avenue of revenue. Just send donations. What's wrong with you? Don't be stingy.
I might have to drop a live advert just to fix some...
Yeah, because now this advert, I must warn you folks, it's starring a very well-known actor. It's not really, it's me. And because of there's no comments or anything coming through, we're just going to do one of these ads. Okay, we'll see you in a moment. Hello. I'd like to ask you a question. What if there was a product to invite love into your life? Would you be interested? Hi, I'm Paul Gerald, life coach, counselor and psychic. And welcome to you. I'm proud to introduce my product range. For the past 18 years, I've been helping, coaching, advising clients on all matters of life. Clients would often ask me about the future, love, career, or how to deal with negative energy. A client would come to me in tears about a recent breakup in her relationship, which inspired me to develop these wonderful products. Our body has certain power points called chakras, which are 7 points of energy centers. So it made perfect sense to me that if the heart chakra required the attention. Over the past 5 years, the products have been refined and developed these chakras, such as love, abundance, and protection. It may sound strange, but it's true. If you need to invite love into your life, then this is a phenomenal opportunity to receive this gift. The kit includes a motivational card, a daily prayer or mantra, an atomizing room spray, a fast absorbing lotion or cream,
instructional booklet. There are 3 kits available to you now. The Abundance Kit, the Protection Kit, and the Love Kit. Let me explain. The Abundance Kit for people seeking success or reward or general upliftment, particularly in finances. It also helps career growth or all-round good fortune. The Protection Kit is ideal for blocking out negative energy, inviting calm emotions, and a general protective mind and body.
And we are back.
And we are back.
Okay, so we have a question from, another question from Marisa. Paul, last question. My mom is very lonely. Is love coming her way or not? Maybe it's someone she knows.
Okay. I think companionship or a special friend is forecast for your mum. So I think somebody's going to care for her. So I think her loneliness will be sorted out. If that's the right word. I think she's going to get a companion. Okay.
We have a question from Minnie in relation to the topic she spoke about earlier. The sad thing is that he's a friend of mine, a partner, and I know that because of him, I would have to give up on friendship. Will he ever realize how he's been treating me behind the scenes?
No, people like that don't realize, Minnie. People like that are so self-involved, they don't give a hoot about anybody else. You know, I've met some selfish people in my time, okay, and really the worst of the worst. People that are driven with their own sense of voice and their own sense of will, and they don't learn. Okay, they'll only blame other people for their. They'll only point at other people. So, really, is he going to learn his lesson? No, not until he changes his tune. And I can tell you this: that they come from a broken home. I'll tell you that much now.
Question from Rose in relation to the missing uncle. This is her brother. Paul, I'm asking this in reference to my missing brother and was wondering if by any chance you might be able to pick up anything in the state of Arkansas.
And is that Rose or the brother?
Well, this is Rose. The sister.
The sister? Okay, but he said it's his brother.
It's her brother, yes.
Oh, okay, okay. Hi. Such a worrying situation. No, it's not. I don't know. If Arkansas is it landlocked? I don't see that. What? It's not Arkansas. Don't believe that's Arkansas. I got, as I was saying to Amy, I think, I've got a body of water which is significant in the area he's at. I don't believe it's Arkansas, no. I think it is. My geography on the states isn't all it should be. It's not Arkansas, no.
We had some more people joining in, and we just got confirmation from yours. Yes, it's landlocked and has a town of Winchester.
It's landlocked, Winchester. Is that in Arkansas? Okay, sorry, I'm asking all these questions like a foreigner. The W is significant. Over the past while, I've picked up W. Okay, in reference to him. Now, if W, if Winchester is near a body of water, that is a significant body of water. That's what I mean. So if it's like Lake Winchester, then I'm confident that is he's there. But I'm getting a lot of wilderness and savanna and open areas associated with this. So if that's in Arkansas, then I'm confident he's in Arkansas. But the W is significant.
Okay, we have a question from Susan on Facebook. I have been having dreams of people that are past, that have passed. Are spirits trying to tell me something?
They could be. They could be. Often, when we dream of people that have passed, there's sometimes some significance in the time, which, if you dreamt of Aunt Dot in your dream, sometimes they come in memory of their birthday or in memory of their passing. That is one aspect. The other one is they may have just been on your mind. Okay, maybe that you there's a sadness about you, and you think, and you've invited that in your dreams. So if you're sad in when you're awake, and the worst thing you can think of is when you're sleeping is dead people, there may be that correlation. Okay, so if you need to look at that. If you in your waking hours, if you are sad, are you inviting the people that have passed into your life? Then the other aspect is people do come in to give us warnings as well. But it's very definite in the dream. Okay, when they want to communicate a warning, then you would remember it when you wake up. That's very significant. But I would say this, that just sort of picking up on you, I would say that during your waking hours, there is a sadness about you, and things aren't as bubbly and as happy as they could be. So I think when you rest, there's that synergy.
There's more people joining in tonight on Facebook.
Hello, Facebookers.
And the stream is running smoothly now, so we should have no issues.
So the stream's good. Okay. Well, if you want to ask any questions, please do. If you feel somebody needs help, then please share or tag. Every night, 8 o'clock, Central African time. And Monday to Friday.
You got confirmation from Amy. Yes, it is in Arkansas, the Mississippi River, and it's very rural. Thank you so much.
Is that Amy?
Yeah.
Thank you, Amy. But please, somebody is gonna either see him or hear from him. There's going to be a sighting. I wouldn't be surprised if he dropped a dime and called somebody, okay? But he's very much alive, so I want you to take that with you. But he's on a bender, right? And really, it's so exaggerated, his response to the problems that he's had. It's ridiculous, you know, but it's pushed him over the edge. And at the moment, he's just free falling. But he's very much alive, okay? Let him get it out of his system. But I've got a feeling there's contact.
We've got a greeting from Kelly Warder saying hi, Paul.
Hello, Kelly. Hope you're doing well.
And just a reminder to everyone, we have about 10 minutes left. So
Wow,
your questions.
is that the hour already?
Almost.
My golly goodness. 10 minutes to go.
10 minutes to go.
And then there's going to be a whole weekend without us on air.
Oh, gosh.
What are the people that are staring going to do?
Continue to stare until you come back on. Who knows?
Yeah, hope they got a lot of data.
One or the other.
Data. Anyway, any questions? You've got 10 minutes before we go on strike for the weekend.
Just checking out the streams now, seeing what's what. We have a couple of people joining on Facebook and YouTube. Don't be shy, people.
Shea is barking orders that you mustn't be shy and get your questions in before we go away.
And also, Estelle kindly reminded me that it's a leap year, so tomorrow's the 29th. So,
You know, who is that?
Estelle.
So some smart little woman, right? Some smart little girl dares come on the show and embarrass me because I said it was the 1st of March tomorrow. How dare you? Is it the 29th tomorrow?
It's the 29th, it's a leap year.
Thank you, Estelle. We got an extra day.
Yeah.
You know what they say in leap year, don't you? Let me educate you, little girlie over there.
Please do, please do.
Do you know what they say? That the girl is permitted to ask the man for marriage.
Now that would be great, but I haven't got anybody to ask the questions to.
Oh, you've got no one to ask.
Nah, and I'm happy that way, bye.
Thanks for pointing that out and embarrassing us, Estelle. It's very nice of you. So it's the 29th tomorrow.
Yes, the 29th, apparently.
Hmm.
I wonder how that actually worked out.
Well, I think it was the government's fault.
Probably Julius Caesar, so it's his fault.
We just blame the government, shall we?
Yeah, you got some more people joining us tonight on Facebook.
Right. Welcome. If you just joined us, you better hurry up and ask a question because we're going just now. So,
It might be a good idea to remind people what you do, just in case they accidentally stumbled upon you.
what do I do? Sometimes I do this with my hands. But mainly I help people and guide people with anything life has to offer or throw at us. So if you do feel challenged or in a corner, that's my job. I'm a psychic guidance counselor, and I do this as a full-time profession. I'm lucky enough and blessed enough to earn a living from this. It's a God-given talent, so I don't sit here claiming I'm holier than thou, or I don't do that. It's a God-given talent. Say my prayers every day, and the idea is to help and guide people best I can.
You got a lovely comment from Estelle. She's going to ask you to marry her.
Estelle, you're just being cheeky now. You've already embarrassed me. Now you want to marry me. Okay? I'll think about it. I'll just have a little think, okay?
Are you jumping quite a bit on the streams?
Sticky stream.
No, people are watching.
Oh, they're watching. Well, can you ask some questions, please?
Oh, and a lovely comment from Kelly saying, you've already helped me very much and I'm grateful.
Oh, really? Thank you, Kelly. Glad to have helped you in some small way. We all need a little bit of that sometimes, don't we? Some support.
No, for sure.
Shea, I'm not getting support because the people aren't commenting.
We have a question from Chrissy. Should I give up in my love life?
Give up completely or give up on the dude? Give up. No, I wouldn't say give up. Okay, I think what you should do, Chrissy, is that right?
Yeah.
Is raise the bar. Raise your bar. Because I think at the moment, you're attracting that sort of crowd.
Chrissy says, yes, never had a boyfriend.
Haven't you? Where do you, what I'd be interested to know is where you hang out. Not that I'm coming to hang out with you, but do you go to bars? And because I'm seeing that sort of crowd. And I need you to raise the bar. Not the bar. Your standards. So the minute you do that, then you're going to attract somebody.
You get some more people tuning in to watch, which is always nice. And you got some likes on YouTube, which is always great.
Thank you for the likes and the comments. Thanks for the questions. Just in regard to Chrissy, I don't see you in bars and clubs. I see you more in a social, like a club, like a dance club, or classes, or gym classes. That's how you meet somebody. Okay, and somebody's going to enter your life this year. Okay?
Kelly asking, let me ask you, is my contract still coming?
I believe so. The answer is yes, it's still coming. Now, here's the thing. You probably want a time frame. Now, I'm going to put my head on the block here, Kelly, and I'm going to say July, August. But it seems that you had to expand what you were doing and revitalize what you were doing in order to gain what is coming. But there is definitely an opportunity, and it's definitely this year. So the answer is absolutely yes. Keep the faith. I know you've got a good belief system, but you've been noticed. That's what I'm telling you. You've been noticed, and I think your website is getting hits or more views. But again, it's little bit of a process, because it wasn't that long ago that you decided to revitalize things. So give it a bit of time, okay? And I don't know if it's entering spring in your side of the world. Spring is very significant in this contract aspect. So you're going to see signs, like little shoots or buds come up. People are going to be inquiring. But prime time for contract per se, July, August. But that your phone's still going to get, or your website's still going to get hits and views. So it's looking positive from this.
Sorry to interrupt you.
Why'd you interrupt, Shea?
I'm rude. We have a question from Sarah, who said, I missed you guys.
Where have you been, Sarah? What time do you call this?
And Sarah says, if you have time, will my brother back off my family?
Oh, okay. Is your brother being naughty? Back off the family. Okay. He's stubborn, isn't he? Oh, he's giving me a headache. No. He's got to do some more troublemaking, some more damage. And it's going to take a major incident for him to then back off. So if he's going to do something silly out of temper, or can't get his way, so he might smash a window or something along those lines, but something dramatic. And it's from that point that he decides, I better back off. But for now, you've probably got about 2 months of headaches from him, or the family have anyway. But after the incident or drama, he's going to, I don't know why I keep doing that, he's going to go. Okay, so hang in there and stick close to your family. Sarah, they need you, my sweetie.
A question from Chloe. Evening, Paul. This is something that's bothered me since my brother's death. He took his own life. Does this hinder his chances on the other side at all? It's something I've worried about since he's gone.
Yeah. Depending on who you talk to, it's a very, very delicate subject. Okay, sometimes in the past, when somebody's been terribly ill and they've taken their lives, does that damn them? Okay, and if somebody's screaming out with bladder cancer, okay, in agony, and there's no chance of recovery, do they not have the right to end it? To end the people around who has to listen to the screams and the carers? So it's a very delicate subject, and I don't want the religious people to get all, on their soap, the tomato boxes. But, there must have been, depression. Now, depression is an illness. It may not give you the external screams of physical pain, but it gives you internal screams of physical pain, of mental pain. So it's a very delicate subject. Here's the thing, okay, in order to get to paradise or heaven, okay, then one has to be religious, if that's for want of a better word. So for any any kind of, entry into heaven, then, if it's a Christian-based belief, then you've got to be religious. Okay, there's just no doubt about it. People saying you just say, I want to be saved, and that's it. It's a bit more tricky than that. But I do believe the Almighty sets is, the reason he is so big is because he can accommodate everybody. And if your brother essentially was a good guy, then in the balance, does he not deserve to be a good guy in the beyond? So it's a very debatable question, and it's a very, people will be very, very opinionated on the subject. But I will tell you this, okay? I don't believe that your brother, I think he's been punished enough. Can I say it like that? And for him to keep coming to visit you as being a protector, or as telling you that he's all right, would suggest that he hasn't been damned. Okay? So I want you to take hell out of and damned out of your thoughts, because I don't believe that brother of yours deserves that kind of sentence or torture. Okay, so I'm going to say he's all right. And remember, he's with the best babysitter in the world.
We've got quite a few people joining on Facebook. Quite a few people joining on Facebook.
Welcome. Pepsi's gone, so it's this milky stuff.
Last leg of it, taking questions, everyone.
Yes, drop a question, drop a comment. We're here to help, guide, and support. If you've got any difficulties or issues, then we can help. Monday to Friday, 8 o'clock, live from Johannesburg. In the background, you'll hear Shea, my daughter, who's the producer, and what do you want to be called?
Elf.
Elf. Do everything.
Everything.
So, Daddy's little helper.
Yeah.
Okay. So without her, this couldn't happen. Also, what's commendable is the fact that she's ill with the cold that Daddy gave her, and she still shows up with the right attitude. So thank you very much, Shea.
I mean, if I didn't show up, you know where I live.
That's true. So, how's the comment, Shea?
We have an interesting question regarding you from Sarah. How long have you been doing this?
Sarah, thanks for the question. Probably about 18 years. Something happened in my life which was supernatural. And I've always had that, I guess you call it intuition. My granny read teacups or tea leaves, and she used to do that over in the UK. So my mother had great intuition as well. And so I believe it's an inherited kind of gift. So I've always had good intuition, but something significant happened that put me on this course to help people. And without going into too much detail, so I've been doing it for about 18 years. And I also, apart from predicting, I also help people get their wishes and goals. Also take away negativity and bad energy, and anybody that's hexed or cursed, I'll remove that from people. So it's more than just sort of the cards and predicting. It's a way of life, if I may say it like that.
Right, and with that, so the questions have
Ceased.
They've dried up a little bit. Can I say that? So with that, we should conclude the Destiny Hour.
We should conclude the Destiny Hour. So it's the 20-something, 8th. Right. I wish you a lovely weekend, people. If you're going to propose to your man, ladies, this is the time to do it because it is leap year. Good luck with that. I wish you a safe, peaceful weekend. Thank you for your questions. We'll be back on Monday at 8 p.m. Be safe, be kind, and remember this, that all your prayers